What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB Baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today is game number 149 of the MLB season, and the Mariners are 93-55. After a rough game one loss here in Kansas City, got back on top of things yesterday, crushed them by a score of 14-1. Would have loved some of those runs for the previous day's game, but hey, you take what you can get, and we'll look to continue that momentum and win this series and get to open a pack of Allen and Ginter baseball cards. I did, if I could find what I did. There it is. I did go out and I found another box. They're less interesting just because they're not the Allen and Ginters, but I did find these Topps Fire cards. So I have something fun in here, maybe. I don't know. There's a bonus gold minted card. 4 bonus gold minted cards. That's kind of cool. 46 cards total. 6 cards per pack. So I got those. So there we go. Now I for sure have enough for the rest of the season. I was hoping to find more of those Allen and Ginters. That is still unopened, so maybe I could just return it. If I could maybe find some more of these. I've only seen these once. And I'm kind of bummed I only bought 2 boxes. All right. That is not what we're focused on today. Today, what we are focused on is the Seattle Mariners season. Casey Sadler, 15-5, 2.83 ERA on the mound. Brad Keller, 8-14 record with a 4.44 ERA. You wouldn't expect that win-loss to be. I mean, that's not a great ERA. It's also not a terrible ERA. Maybe some bad decisions. Maybe some blowouts. I don't know. I don't know his life story, and I'm not terribly concerned with it. But that's today's game. Series win, like I said, we'll get to open up some Allen and Ginter World's Champions pack. It'll feel good to get out of here with a series win. That was slightly disappointing because it wasn't a sweep. The Angels continue to not be able to really gain a whole lot of ground. They're up to 3 games behind us. They were low as 4.5 games behind not too long ago. They did win on the day that we lost. Both teams 7-3 in their last 10 games, and the Astros are struggling at 4-6, and they have a very small lead, very tenuous grasp on that second wild card spot. Only a half a game ahead of the New York Yankees, who are on a 5-game win streak. The Yankees themselves only a half game behind the Blue Jays. So there are 2 teams fighting for that division lead, and hopefully that division lead or division win is enough to if you miss out on that, I guess if you finish second, hopefully that's enough to get into the second wild card position. I didn't explain that very well. Doesn't matter. But we'll see what happens. Angels pretty solid lead, 9-game lead over that second wild card spot, so they are looking good. Again, big meeting against the Angels here in just a little bit as we take a look at the calendar. We'll see them later in the week. 3-game set against them in Los Angeles. Then we'll head home for Oakland. And then we'll have 3 games against Los Angeles in Seattle. Could be for all the marbles. We'll see how that shakes out. Got to focus on the first thing first, though, and that is Kansas City and getting a series win. But honestly, I thought this series was going to be easy. I thought that it was going to be kind of a breeze, honestly. But Kansas City did give us trouble in Seattle. I think we're 4-3 against them, right? Or we're 3-3 against them right now. Winner wins the series. Winner wins the season series. We'll see what happens. We have gotten incredible starts out of our starters in this series, and I think we'll just leave this lineup the way it is. We have Fraley, Crawford, Lewis. Seeger's going to DH today. Haniger, France, Moore, Evan White, Tom Murphy. Decent speed here at the top of the lineup. We're finally facing a right-handed pitcher, but we do have that left-left, right-left lineup that's been pretty consistent here in the series so far. We'll go ahead and just jump on in. Jump on in. Okay. Thought I hit the button. Did not hit the button. Jake Fraley batting .332 this season. I believe he was 2 for 5 in yesterday's game. He is what am I trying to say here? Whatever. If you like content like this, if you like watching me stumble over my words, youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex is the place to catch all of these games every single day, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Brand new game of Mariners baseball posts. We are running into the last 2 weeks or so of the season, so exciting times ahead. And yeah, I think actually 2 weeks from today.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday.
Was that what it was?
Stadium in Kansas City.
Ends on a Sunday.
Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Kansas City Royals. Jake Fraley. Looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title.
Yeah, I believe it ends on Friday the 19th. Well, the regular season. Brad Keller, 30 starts, 8-14 record, 4.44 ERA, 168.1 innings pitched, 103 on the strikeout count, 67 walks, 11 this powder blue, baby blue, whatever you'd like to call it. It looks great. Don't like it with the hat, though. The hat does not look great. 10-game hitting streak. Only 3 home runs, but that's okay. All right. 4-seam, slider, sinker, changeup. Ooh. I gotta find a way to relax myself at the dish. Ton of hits yesterday. We'll see what happens today. Oh, Sean, that was a bad swing. I kind of like tapped the button a little bit.
They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season. You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch.
Everything's been a fastball so far. That was a fastball as well. Late on it.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
So Fraley leads off with an out. Probably a ball there. Houston leads 2-0. Have to keep an eye on the that would have most likely been a ball.
And now the first pitch.
Rangers, Blue Jays, Yankees are the teams to kind of watch on that bottom ticker.
Hit out towards second. Alberto gloves it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Okay, gotta slow down. Gotta settle down here.
Now to the plate, Kyle Lewis is 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Got off to a good start in the first inning in yesterday's game.
First offering on its way. High and deep down the
But
left field line.
that was a home run. I was early on it.
Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line.
Ooh, and unfortunately that'll end the top of the first. Damn it.
Mariners are down in order. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Casey Sadler is on the mound today. He's been locked at that 15-win number for a while. 28 starts, 15-5, 2.83 ERA, 168.1 innings pitched, 97 to 6 strikeouts to walks. We'll see if we can get him to 100 strikeouts. He's close, but we don't throw a ton of strikeouts with him. We had Paxton, who threw like 8 in the first game, and then we had oh God, who pitched yesterday? Oh God, who was it? Fuck. It was Sheffield. I could see his face. I could picture his face. Couldn't think of the name. He only threw, I think, 3 strikeouts yesterday. 2 or 3. So when we get to the bottom of this rotation, it's a little more contact outs.
Warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And that's out number 1.
Yesterday's game pretty quick on the old recording time, only about an hour and 15 minutes or so, which was surprising considering how many hits the Mariners had. But we were able to shut down the Kansas City offense.
His home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
That was an alarming sound. Calm down. Don't need to tell me to optimize my PC. Usually when it goes ba-da-dum, it's because I dropped connection on Twitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a beautiful sinker. Love that location there. Last couple of games have been much better with the location. Even in the loss, we had a lot more of those the balls inside the zone instead of just missing outside. Keeping that confidence up.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 0-2 home.
Ooh, boy. That one was ugly.
Sadler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be...
They have some speed here at the top of the lineup.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch.
There we go. There we go. Sinker right on the bottom instead of dropping out of the zone. You'll love to see it. Got this curveball coming in.
On the ground to the right side.
And that'll be 3 straight groundouts. We're through 1 here. No score.
Has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now at the plate is Kyle Seeger. His prior history in this matchup, he's got a 3-for-5 line. First delivery to him. And he turns on one, sending it high.
This one is going, but I don't know if it'll get out. Oh, just kidding.
That one is gone.
Wow, that really... There it is, the big 50 right there, Kyle Seeger. I didn't know that that one was going to get out.
Solo home run here for Kyle Seeger.
Seemed like it was too high in the air.
Even 50 home runs on the year now as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Didn't even get to the stands. Just
He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season
hit in the
really
bullpen,
shouldn't
just
come
a
as surprise
sky
to many.
sky
We all
ball.
know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Change up. That wasn't even really like a good
First pitch on the
good
way.
hit at all.
And he lays
That's
off
inside.
there, 1-0.
But hey, that'll work. 1-0 Seattle.
A ball and a strike.
Okay. I don't agree with it, but all right. Hold on. Where's the? Oh, I got a. Drats.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left.
I don't think this one's going to carry quite far enough.
He gets there
Damn
and
it.
makes the play for the first out.
Damn it. Gotta set an alarm. Fix an alarm setting.
In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way.
That'll not work. Just kidding. All right, hold on. That was like a J.P. Crawford thing where like, just because of the way they line up, they're perfectly behind the hitter, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, J.P. Crawford is always like the one guy where I'm like, oh cool, a hit, and the guy goes, no, it's not, and that's what happened there. I thought that was a easy single.
2 out, nobody on.
But it wasn't. Guy was in perfect position.
Swing and a liner.
That'll be an out.
Isbell finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
Now we do get the hit, the homer from Kyle Seeger.
Comes on the strength of this solo home run.
We aren't getting those little bloop shots that we were getting yesterday. And yesterday's game, I talked about how that was the difference between the first 2 games. First one, we were hitting into a lot of defenders, like just right to them, or where they were able to make runs and nice catches and stuff like that. In the second game, it was a lot of like bloop shots. We were able to keep guys moving. We'll see what today is. Home run obviously helps. Gives us the lead. But I definitely don't want to be, hey, here's one run. Good luck. Nice spin. Or twirl. Was that a spin or was that a twirl? Either way, it was a nice play. At that point, you're just arguing semantics and making a reference to The Office.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
There you go.
A sinker for a called strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller out to short. Crawford gloves it.
That's an out. All right. Nice punch out there. 14 pitches here. We have Sam Delaplane in number 2 with a 1.96 ERA. Gonzalez in number 4, 2.41 ERA. Leaders in the American League.
And now the first pitch.
I think the first cutter I've thrown all day.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He was looking right where it was, though.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Paxton, number 5 in strikeouts. 182.
High in the air out to center field.
Can I get my throat cleared out here? It's driving me nuts. Well, that'll end the second. 1-0 Seattle.
They trail this one 1-0.
8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. We have the 1 hit, 1 run. And a breezy couple of innings
The next batter will be Evan
here
White,
for you,
and can
dear
see
viewer.
Great numbers over the past few games.
You have watched 140, now game number 149. I salute you. I salute you. I also very much appreciate it. If you're new, hey.
Hit the other
Fuck.
way out toward right field. Soler is there. He's got it 1 away.
If you're new, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoy.
Next to hit is
There's 148 other games you can watch. Do you have 100 and 200 hours? 200 hours probably? Oh, Sean, stop. Stop, 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 stop.
And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in once again is Jake Fraley, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard. The other
Damn it.
fielded cleanly On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're on top 1-0.
That's disappointing. That is 2 really solid hits that have just been gobbled up by that shortstop over there.
What's going on offensively so far for these guys? 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lewis comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
All right, that'll work.
And now in the box, Cam Gallagher. Here's the pitch.
There we go. Nice sinker. A little bit to the right, but didn't drop too far out of the zone.
He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Reined in.
Nice play. Nice.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
To the tune of 60 points better.
And now the first pitch.
Ooh, God, that was an ugly sinker. Ugh.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control.
That's a nice curveball right there.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up.
There we go.
First in time, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
All right. As for me, I need to slow down. Gotta calm down. Way too excited, way too hyped after the home run.
All set for the
Did have a nice piece of contact against, or not against, but with Fraley. He has 18 pitches through 3 innings.
First pitch.
Not good. That was not good either.
The windup and the 0-1.
There we go.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Gotta get him to throw a lot of pitches to try and get it up to 10 pitches per inning. That was a good take, though.
1-2. Grounded back up the middle.
No.
Cleanly, and an off-balance
Not
throw
quite enough
inside as
speed.
he takes one away. Wow. Next, it'll be Kyle Lewis. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider.
Yuck.
0-1.
Yuck, yuck,
What I
yuck.
love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Off the
There we go.
plate and
Good
in.
take there.
It's a ball and a strike.
The White Sox crushing the Rangers 10-2.
He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solaire's after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove. And
Go to first, go to first, go to first. Solaire has had 3 diving or sliding attempts, 1 in each game so far, and he has missed all 3 of them.
Had to break it up.
third baseman now, Kyle Seeger, as he takes a called strike
Okay.
on the black. It's
I'm all right with that.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's
Good
one of
take
those.
there.
How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ooh, yuck.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn it.
Isbell is back.
Damn
He'll get
it.
there to make the play for route number 2. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. In to score is the
That'll
runner from
work.
first. It's a 2-0 ball
Beautiful hit.
So much of this
Beautiful
game is
hit.
situational hitting,
He's
guys.
been really
Nice job there.
Yeah,
consistent going up in the zone.
when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That was from first all the way around. That's pretty nice.
So now to the plate, Ty France. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also
Okay,
on the plate,
now we're starting to get into the flow a little bit.
score.
Starting to
And time
build
will
that
be
momentum.
over as
That
the
feels
pitching
good.
coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Dylan Moore. And on
Ooh.
the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Look good. It looked good.
And a sinker's in there
Ooh.
for a called strike, and he forges
Yuck.
ahead.
I don't like that.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
So he's been 0-2 a few times, and he's missed most of those strike 3 pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Frozen on the
Oh,
fastball.
he
Never
did.
had a
He froze me.
chance, and the
He
inning
absolutely
is
froze
over.
me on that.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The M's lead it 3-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
We did get that pitch count up pretty considerably. I think maybe he threw 18 pitches in that second inning, or in that
And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And
I think
quickly
he
there's
may
one
have
down
thrown
to
as
go
many
for three.
pitches in that top of the 4th as he did in the first 3 combined,
Next to
which is
stand
good.
in is
Still need to get him to throw like 13 or
for one
14
after grounding out in his early trip
to
the
keep
plate
that
so
pace
far.
going. Get that average up to 10 pitches an inning.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for
On the flip side, we have another great starting performance happening here.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi.
I don't think I've used a single bullpen arm in this series so far.
Shift here now. The pitch, little dribbler up the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 1-2. And
oh my goodness! That was a generous strike call. Oh man! Even as the team that benefited from that, I don't know. I don't think so.
He'll start off the fifth in this one.
38 pitches, so he threw 20 in the previous inning. That was a four-seam fastball right down the middle.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Okay, surprised that was a ball. And the other pitch that ended the inning was a strike. He's been calling that low pitch a strike pretty consistently.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, way too late on that one.
The second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
He got me. I should have.
Really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And
easy double.
Second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better.
Difficulties increased.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. As the first pitch
All right, Fraley's 0 for 2. Had perfect contact last time. He's 3 for 11 this series, which is not good.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ooh. That's outside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Oh, Sean, no.
Yeah.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
3-2 now. Hard on the ground.
Damn it. That again was perfect contact on that. And I just can't get Fraley a hit. He's 0 for 3 today. This is not the time to be struggling. Looking for a batting title.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Okay.
No problem.
So he threw 11 in that one, 20 in the previous inning, so 31 over the last 2. Much better. Bam. I just can't get a hit for Fraley. That sucks.
Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Hi, Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in is Jorge Soler. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested.
Hit the wrong button.
4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That was a bad pitch. I pulled that way left. Way left.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Longest at bat of the game so far, I think.
2-2.
I cannot get him away. You know what? I am going to throw a cutter, and I'm going to throw it up in the zone.
And it's fouled away.
Did not work.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game.
I hate this.
I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
God, fucking Christ.
After a 9-pitch at bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the
Throwing a lot of pitches this inning. I don't like it. I do not like it at all.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him.
That's a tight play right there.
Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn flew out in his only at-bat so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a generous strike right there. I'll take it.
Speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lined hard to center field.
Oh, thank God. Thought I goofed that up. Was going to be real bummed if that's how I lost everything. All right. Through 5. 3-0. Not the domination from yesterday, but still a good lead to work with.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
So he threw 12 pitches in the last inning.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, why did I swing at that? It's really late.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, And that's a base hit.
He missed both of those low. Well, maybe missed isn't the right way. The right way to describe it. Maybe they actually kind of sailed on him and they stayed a little higher in the zone that he was looking for.
And I'm sure he'll take
but
the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
He's been missing high or just throwing them high. So I've been kind of cheating that way. Lucky little grounder for Lewis there.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jacob Junis takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Seeger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes.
Real late.
This year against right-handed pitching, Seeger is carrying around a batting average in the 320s.
Oh, they switched pitchers. I didn't read his stats at all. 4-seam slider, sinker, changeup, curveball.
And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Yeah.
2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Okay. Getting some good fouls here.
Very weakly on the ground.
Real early on that one.
Next 1-2 pitch to first.
Oh, we bobbled it a little bit. I'll have to only get the 1 out.
Runner moves into second on the play. Runner at second.
All right, good opportunity here. Get another double. Ribby single maybe. Have good speed on third.
First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start.
Sailed way up there.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. A dive and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Another missed dive. I believe that's the 3rd one we've seen from Kansas City today.
In now, Ty France. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Surprised that was a check swing. I have not quite figured out the check swing mechanic in this game. Sometimes I feel like I hit it and it's like kind of like a check swing and I go all the way through. Sometimes I feel like I hit it like in that case and I was like, oh, that's going to be a full swing, bad swing. And it's like, oh, no, just kidding. Oh boy, that's real bad.
Long enough and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Thank God is outside. All right.
Time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now it's hit to third.
Oh, no.
A tag for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is.
I didn't even try to do too much. I just didn't do anything. Now we're starting to get to those numbers I don't really like seeing. A lot of hits, not cashing in that many of them. Not even half of them.
Now it'll be Carlos Santana. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
And since we got the 3-0 lead, haven't gotten a run across. Had 4 hits, 3 runs, and then just 3 hits and nothing else. Nothing to show for it. Took a bad path to that, but worked out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Cam Gallagher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
47 pitches here. Looking good, feeling good. Energy is getting low. We might need to pull him regardless of the situation.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Pitching on fire today.
They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is
was really worried that he got pulled off the bag there. That was in the green. Everything was fine.
Still down 3-0.
All right, through 6. Making good time here.
Now to the plate, Dylan Moore. Lifetime versus this pitcher.
Bop the table, my bad.
3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ew. No. No, no, no. Odd that I was so late on a changeup, but
Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Next up, Evan White. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes.
oh no. Oh, this is so bad. This is all bad. Look. Gross.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. High in the air out to center field. Isbell is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Gross. All right, here we go. Bottom 7.
For the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Isbell. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, close play right there, no doubt. And we're going to have to take another look. And that's just tough to tell. We're going to have to see what they decide
He is out.
to do with this one.
He is out.
Now the indication
Oh.
from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners
Okay, one more look at it here.
Bam.
Is
Look, he's
there
out by
enough
half a
evidence
step.
to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Fuck that noise.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the
Shitty
headset,
way to lose a
and
perfect
he's
game.
out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of save.
What is with that? So many people, when they cut to him, just stretch. So weird.
At the plate, Eric Makia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-1.
Wow. Second pitch strike percentage, not as high, but 100%. That is wild.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and
That's an out. Oh my god. These have both been very stressful outs. I was worried that one was going to get. I was worried that one was going to get pulled off the bag or go over his head. Oh my goodness.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take one on the
Two
inside corner.
speedsters running down the first base line here. The top half of the 7th inning. I think they were both 84 speed.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Fraley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Oh,
Royals go down 1-2.
my God.
They trail it here,
Can we fucking
3-0.
settle down, please? When I'm running for those fly balls, I need to make sure that I'm not bumping the right stick.
Jake Fraley, and though we discussed his incredible season at the plate earlier in the broadcast, opposing pitching has gotten the better of him today. So
We've had 2 perfect
Yeah,
hits,
he
though.
hasn't looked himself up until this point today. He's still got one at bat left. He certainly could drive something into a gap or over the fence to get him
Hey, how about
right
that?
back on that horse again. He's going to have to finish strong. He cannot have an offer right here.
There you go.
close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
3 perfect contact hits from Jake Fraley. Finally getting one to go through to the outfield. Ugh.
He's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fraley aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they've really got
There we go. Good correction. Good fix. Sent both of them and then made sure Fraley got all the way to third. That'll work.
Waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alberto has it. The tag.
Wow, why the fuck did you go home, you bastard?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seeger. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd.
That's the first time we've seen the, why the fuck are the eyes in the crown? What is happening?
And now the first pitch. Seeger, right.
That's
field,
gone.
and carrying
That's
one.
gone. Home run number 51. That's gone. 3-run shot. Let's fucking go. I like he's still watching.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field.
We're good.
His second of the game as they pile on.
Home run.
It's now 6-0.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go.
Hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
He has not been getting them out by much, though.
Kyle Zimmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
I guess either way, it's a 6-0 game. The difference is who the ribby is attributed to. Kyle Lewis would have had a +1 with Seeger at a -1. Either way, it's fine. He missed a lot of forcing fastballs right over the heart of the plate, even with the bump in difficulty. Oh, God.
On a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Four-seam slider, 12-6 curve, changeup. That's a foul ball. Gross.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Ty France.
Ty France.
First delivery to him. As he takes a
6
fastball
runs on 10
for
hits.
a
That's
ball,
pretty good.
1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive.
That's gone. That is absolutely gone. Let's go, Ty France. Let's fucking go. 3 home runs today, total. Totaling 5 of the 7 runs. That's good.
Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Ooh, so the Yankees lost. The Blue Jays won. Well, he only gave up the 1 home run. They brought in a different pitcher, but that's fine. Blue Jays won, Yankees lost. God damn it, gross.
Empty at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Houston up by 1 late in that game.
Really stayed staunch on their ability.
Oh, gross. Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Strike 3 to retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 7-0. Ready now is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jorge Soler.
Soler saw a lot of pitches last time he was
Ready
up.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing.
They said he went. I'm a little surprised on that, but I'll take it. Froze him on a changeup on the outside last time around. We'll go sinker on this outside corner. And we got him again. Froze him almost the same spot, just a different pitch. Wild. It was a strike, but sure.
And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll take
I do not have anybody up in the bullpen. We are getting
for 2
I don't.
from
There's,
him so
it's not
far
even
in
a
this
save
one.
situation because of that. Those 4 runs in the last inning.
And now a pitch on the way. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he stays
Foul
alive here as
away.
he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the
They
nitty-gritty.
keep not showing how many
That's the
strikeouts he
second
has.
out
I
of the
think he
8th inning,
eclipsed 100
and
strikeouts.
needs only 4
I
more
think
outs
that's number
for a no-hitter.
4. We have one guy with 2, and that's at least 3, so he has either 100 or 101 total strikeouts. So this season, that's good.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning
All right,
is over.
7-0.
KC down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
We have 7 runs on 11 hits. Not sponsored by 7-Eleven, but could be.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next is Evan White.
Bases, number 12, Evan White.
All right.
And the pitch. This is hit high in the air toward
It's not
left
going
center.
out of the
On the run
not
is
going out of the
Vincent.
ballpark. It's just a nice
Gets
high
to it
fly
and
ball.
Makes the catch for the first out. Next up is Tom Murphy. Flew out last time up.
The good news here is that Sadler's, barring absolute disaster,
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Sadler's looking at getting off that 15-win hump.
A ball and a
He was the
strike.
first of my pitchers to get to 15. Maybe it was 14.
Line drive
But
to
a
center
couple of
field.
not great.
And he
Ooh,
will
wow.
make the
Okay.
play out there, and there
Just
are 2 away
in the
now.
air a little bit too long. He was up there in the wins for a long time and then just kind of stumbled
Now back to the top of the lineup.
over his last
Stepping
couple
in,
of
Jake
outings.
Fraley.
Not that he's not
got
been
1 hit in 4
bad
at-bats.
necessarily, just
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other
Oh.
way down the left field line.
that's a 1 for 5 day for Fraley. That is not what I want to see from him.
Mariners are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0.
A decent spread of run production today.
Here's Carlos Santana.
Got the
now,
1 in the
starting
2nd.
things for his side in the 9th as they
2
face
in
the
the
improbable
4th,
odds
5th,
of
4th.
trying to come back in this
And
one.
then 4 more in the top of the 7th. 69 pitches here for Sadler.
At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, I know.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Shut
That
up.
Straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Cam Gallagher. And he's first pitch swinging here as he
Oh,
lines this one
no.
for a base hit.
No, it was so close.
Up next for the Royals,
8.1 innings of perfect baseball.
Alberto.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. Swung on, but it's pulled foul. Wide
Damn.
third. 0 for 2
Damn.
to this point.
Damn.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gallagher, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right?
6 strikeouts, so that is number 103 on the
What
season.
happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here is Kyle Isbell. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Unassisted GO 3B. What?
He's set and the pitch. As he'll wait out a
Oh, my
breaking pitch
God.
here that finds the zone for strike one.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Behind 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to be in.
That'll do it. We were one hit off of being a perfect game. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Line drive there with 1 away. But Sadler going the full 9 innings. We had 3 pitchers pitch in this series total. That is unbelievable. 16-5. Sadler goes to. Keller gets the loss. Oh, that stings. That stings. So fucking close. That's all right. That is okay. It happens. No big deal. Racked up 6 strikeouts. There's the 1 hit. The 1 line drive hit. That was in the 9th with 1 away. We were 2 batters off. Right after I told the commentators to shut the fuck up. Casey Sadler, he was the player of the game. 9 innings pitched, 1 hit. So close. 6 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Brad Keller gets the loss. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 earned runs charged to him. Nothing notable about Kansas City except for Cam Gallagher 1 for 3.
7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
And a yawn from me.
Remind you to please
Kyle Seeger was 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, 2 runs. Ty France 2 for 4 with a solo shot, a double, 2 ribbies, and the 1 run scored. Mitch Haniger 2 for 4, a double, a ribby, a run. J.P. Crawford 1 for 4 with a double and a run. 11 hits for the Mariners, 7 runs across the plate. The 1st, the 4th, and the 8th. I said the 7th earlier, but it was the 8th inning. Pretty good spread of runs there. 3 of the 9 innings. Obviously, the big Kyle Seeger 3-run blast in the 8th. A huge help. Yeah, that's a good way to end a series. Outscoring them 21-1. That's pretty good. That's an interesting card. Card options. What does that mean? Okay. I couldn't apparently do anything with it. All right. So yeah, lost that close one, 3-2. Came back, crushed them, 14-1. Got out to a little bit of a lead, had that 3-0 lead until the 8th inning. All of a sudden, things opened up. Wasn't quite as lopsided as it would look. However, it was also kind of well in hand at the same time. Like it wasn't that this game was a blowout, obviously, but with the way that Sadler pitched, it was not really in question all that much, if that makes sense. Kind of a weird balancing act. We have 13 games left. We have 4 in Oakland, 3 in Los Angeles, 3 against Oakland in Seattle, and then 3 against Los Angeles in Seattle. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the last non-division opponent of the season, because we'll be playing nothing but divisional opponents for the remainder of the season. Big games against Los Angeles. I don't know what their score situation was, so I don't have that information. The information that I do have is that we get to open this pack of baseball cards. This one right here. As I switch to this camera, right here. There you go. We'll take a peek at these. I was thinking, actually, if I had gotten the perfect game, which I was unable to do. If I had gotten the perfect game, we could have opened 2 packs of cards today as a special bonus treat. But let's see what we can unlock. Oh my god. What we get here in this this pack. I have 3 more of these after this is done. But we have 4 series left, so I did make sure to go buy that other box. And then I was like, what if I lose this game? Then it's kind of all a moot point. Bo Bichette, I believe we have his card. We saw Toronto not too long ago. There he is. This one is always flipped. Oh, wait, weird. Okay. Just kidding. I was going to say the second card usually flipped upside down. Instead, we just have Tiana. I don't know who this is. Not a baseball player. Maybe a softball player? I don't know. Let's see. Comedian Sarah Tiana. Tiana grew up in Georgia, but moved to Los Angeles in 2003 to chase her dream career in comedy. Her laugh-a-minute stand-up sets led to a breakout role in Reno 911, regular appearances on Comedy Central and Chelsea Lately. And gigs as lead writer and contributor to several other popular shows. Sarah also founded a sketch comedy company that has helped jumpstart the careers of young actors. Well, good for her. And now she has a world champion baseball card. So shout out to her. Good job. Proud of you. Congratulations on your sketch comedy situation. I guess I could have... Oh. Nope, she's holding on to her shirt. Okay, never mind. Thought it was a microphone there for a second. It's not. Andrew McCutcheon is our next card. Guess I probably shouldn't have spoiled that. Got distracted by the shirt aspect of it. Feels like that they put that in for like horny boys. They're like, look, she's pulling her shirt. She'll make you laugh and she'll make you horny. And it's like, well, will she? We have our fancy small card. Fuck. There you go. This one's a little different than they usually are. Would you like to focus? Thank you. There you go. Casey Mize of the Detroit Tigers. Has that a little bit of a different outline. See if I have that other small card. This is what they usually look like. Oh, this Mookie Betts card. Come on. Come on. Focus. There you go. And then this is what we have with Detroit. It is so hard to... This hand up. There you go. Good job, Sean. You figured it out. You could also just look at your hands. I look at the monitor like the whole time, like an idiot. It's real dumb. Big old cough there. All right. Moving on. We have break card. Milwaukee. The former Seattle Pilots. Since 1970. Then we have that card. Let's see. T51. Murd Reimagined. Hank Aaron. Oh, it's Hank Aaron? Oh, weird. 37 in a series of 50. The last of Aaron's 9 career walk-off homers came for the Brewers on July 11th, 1976. I guess Hank Aaron is synonymous with Atlanta? That sounds right. Oops. After Milwaukee scored twice in the 9th to send the game into extras, the 42-year-old slugger came up with the bases empty and 1 out in the bottom of the 10th inning. Hank then connected for a 4-round tripper, 747, to give his team a 5-4 victory over the Texas Rangers. So there you go. Hank Aaron. Look at that. We learned something today. Hank Aaron played for Milwaukee. And my camera doesn't know how to focus. Former Seattle Pilots. Speaking of teams from Seattle, we got the A-Rod card again. Yeah. Don't really know why I'm worried about this. Focusing on him. Fuck A-Rod. All right. There we go. Ending on a positive note. Shitting on an athlete. Feels good. Feels good. Maybe I should be shitting on a different athlete who will be playing, well, won't be playing in Kansas City this weekend. Because he's a fucking dipshit. Absolute fucking dipshit. It's weird. So, real quick. News broke when I recorded the first game of this series. And was like, oh, this is disappointing. This fucking sucks. You've like fuck off. Like you fucking are dumb, right? 2 days go by. Record this when he gives his interview on the Pat McAfee show. And it's just a bunch of inane bullshit. Just absolute useless fucking jargon. It sucks. All of it sucks. He's a fucking moron. I was thinking about it throughout the day today, and I was like, you know what? It's kind of beautiful that his own ego got the best of him, and he thought he was so smart and so clever that he thought he'd get away with it, but then didn't, because he's not that smart, you know? It's kind of nice. If it were like a movie villain, it would feel very good to watch him fail. And ironically, he's turned into a real life villain, so there you go. Just a dangerous, dumb motherfucker who only cares about number 12. So, cool. Great. Fantastic. It sucks. You spend years being like, oh man, he's such a good quarterback. Love watching him play. Kind of think back and be like, well, yeah, he's been like probably arrogant and egotistical, but he's never really said anything like this dumb. Like, he said dumb stuff or, like, whatever, and you're just like, you kind of brush it off because it's not important or relevant, you know? Then he does this, and you're just like, oh, you fuck face. You absolute fuck nut. Anyway. God damn it. All right. We opened a pack of cards. We won a series. We're ending on a positive note. Green Bay can play in Kansas City. They can give them trouble. The defense has been playing well. There's a good running game. Devontae Adams is back. Patrick Mahomes is not himself. Jordan Love can prove to Green Bay why they should stick with him and just say, you know what, Aaron Rodgers? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of town. We understand you're a great quarterback. You're also an idiot. And we'll trade anybody. We don't give a shit. In division, out of division, who cares? Go to Denver. Go get a mile high and be less of a pain in my ass. All right, ending on a positive note. 7-0 victory. Very exciting times coming up. I don't know what the standings are at the moment. We'll check back tomorrow and we'll see how far the Angels are. How far back the Angels are. They started the day 3 games back, and we didn't get a score, and I did not see any update down below. If you did, that's fine. I don't care. Chances are I'll have the other game recorded by the time that post, so you can't even spoil it for me. But there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's baseball game and the card pack opening. Almost got a perfect game, but not quite. If you'd like to see what happens next, you can tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Best way to do that is to get notified, and the best way to make sure that you're notified is to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. I saw, it seems like it's helping. It's good. Maybe I'm just getting into a rhythm where every day people are like, oh, baseball video, 1 p.m. I don't know. They're going to be devastated in 2 weeks when the series is over. But yeah, we're down to 2 weeks left. 13 games remain here. First place Seattle Mariners inching towards that 100 win mark. And they will look to get a little bit closer with win number 95, the Lightning McQueen victory tomorrow against the Oakland Athletics. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. And go Mariners. That part. Go Mariners. That's the part I almost forgot.